Well, hey everybody. Welcome to the shop, or my backyard. This is basically what it is, or I should say, welcome to the wrecking yard. This is where everything comes to get tore up. My name's Jesse, JB's Little Shop. I know there's a few people out there doing this introduction stuff to our channels. Let me get this out of the way. I'm not a mechanic by no means. My mechanic background comes from, I had a grandfather that was a Mopar Chrysler fanatic. At the age of about 11 or 12, I was out changing spark plugs, putting plug bars on, that kind of thing. And then as I got a little bit older in my teens, 15, 16-year-old, I started running around with a bunch of guys that done a lot of drag racing at Beach Bend Raceway. Then, later on in life, and I just played with this kind of stuff. My channel is more about trying to help people out solving problems. Well, it was till this No Name National stuff come up. But anyway, Buzz over at Roadkill Customs saying he's going to help everybody out, try to get them their 500 subscribers for the No Name 500. And, just shoot up a video letting everybody know who you are. And he will, try to post it on his stuff. So that's what I'm doing. But there you go, a little background of mine. Run around with racers all the time and stuff like that. But my affliction is S10s. Square body S10s, early models, 83, 84, 85, stuff like that. Before, pre-fuel injection or throttle body injection. That's what I like to mess with. Now, I do have on my channel, I think I got most of it up there, a 70 CST 10 that I built from the ground up. It still needs some work. It's coming back, but that was, I mess with everything. Currently, we're playing with this one. We're trying to get a motor, a daily driver engine in this thing. The machine shops just ain't cooperating. But I'm about there. Then we're taking the engine out of this, sticking it in that, and we're putting a supercharger on the top of a little 2.8. Just see if we can get a 2.8 to hit 300 horsepower. I've had it for like 10 years, so why not, the No Name National stuff. Let's see if we can get a little 2.8 to run 300 horsepower and see what it does. So that's about it. Also, don't worry, we're going to make a full circle here. I also do industrial sharpening, grinding, precision stuff. That's my daily job. That comes in the channel sometimes. It just depends on if I don't feel like working on something. But anyway, let me take you in there. Let's look around this, show you the engine that's going in that, and then we'll pop the hood on this thing and show you what's going on. So here's my actual shop. This thing's always junked up. But yeah, grinding equipment everywhere. Matter of fact, we should start working on this stuff. Got one running over here. We should start rebuilding this saw blade, putting all new tips in. Right now, we're grinding some painter nails. We hope. And at the present moment, we're working on this little 2.8 right here. Just got the rod and stuff back from the machine shop. Had problems with the rod on this on number one cylinder, so finally got that fixed. We're fixing to get this thing together. This is the daily driver that's going in that black one. Okay? So there's a little bit of the background. Now, let's take a look forward. What do you think? Hang on, let me raise the hood on this thing. So anyway, before we get into this, I'm just an old country boy. You know, just tinkered around with stuff with my granddad and built quite a few engines, stuff like that. And just trying to pass this stuff on. If anybody really wants to listen, 2.8s, and then we'll get into this. You know, everybody dogs a little 2.8, but I'm not done with them. I'm not done with them. I have 3 right now. I want to see how much horsepower I can get out of it. This is my first actual try of getting one of these to 300 horsepower. I think I can get to 400, right? Might blow 1 or 2 up in the process, but we're gonna give it a shot. But anyway, here's what what the deal is right now. Okay, let me flip you around. So this is a little 85. I'm wanting to turn back into a daily driver. This little engine right here, 2.8, 30 over. Got the biggest comp can, you know. It's got all the go fast goodies in it. Right now, she's sitting around 210 horsepower, right? The goal is to get this one out of here, right? Because it's way over cammed and it's a 4-wheel drive. I'm not, anyway, get past that. But there you go. I think you get the gist of what's going on here. This thing sounds wicked with the headers uncapped. So now what I want to do is take this engine, right? And, well, let's put this supercharger on it, right? 2-barrel, I just don't have time to change it to 4-barrel, but it's going to get a 4-barrel on it. I just got to find a machine shop to build the, anyway, that's it. Then we're going to take this little engine, throw it down in the trash truck. That's what I call it, because all it does is collect trash. This is a truck I've had sitting here for about a year or so, year and a half. The no-name nationals came up. We're ready to, let's see how much horsepower we can put in this thing and see if we can stick it to the ground. So that's about it. I mean, if you like people tinkering around, just seeing if they can blow something up, or, you know, how much horsepower you can get out of the smallest engine you can find, you know, you might want to hang around for some of this stuff. That's about all I got on it. Little walk around what's going on. We do have a Ford F-150 sitting here. I'll explain this one real quick. The engine out of it sitting right there. This belongs to a buddy of mine, Lars. He's on the channel all the time. He's wanting to put a crate engine in it. And every time he gets his money right, he calls back and says, all right, how much is it? And then every time, it's another $500. So he's stuck in limbo land trying to figure out when these prices are going to even out. I'm sure a bunch of us is out there doing the same thing, right? But if you just like to see, you know, how-tos, or like S10s, I'm pretty good with the older model S10s. I don't like anything that's fuel injected. That's not me. But anyway, there you go. A little introduction. My name's Jesse. JB's Little Shop. I don't do no frills, no playing around stuff, man. It's just me with my phone and trying to figure out the best way I can to explain what's going on and what I'm doing and help people out with this stuff. If you like that kind of stuff, please like, share, subscribe. Go back and look at some of the old videos. I got a few with this thing, the header's uncapped. I started this channel 3 years ago when this thing wouldn't pass emission testing. Oh Lord, I'm glad they got rid of that stuff. But anyway, that's about it, man. Hope you enjoyed this little thing. Hope you like, share. I mean, hope you subscribe. We're just getting started on that little truck over there. This one, all we like is pulling this thing out and finishing that motor up in there. Got one little transmission problem. Then we're gonna have some fun building horsepower. We'll see you on the next one.